Belief in a particular religion or non-belief is a personal choice of the individual. I don't personally believe it is right to influence the direction a person chooses to walk towards on the path of their own life. Each person, in my opinion, has the right to choose what is best for them according to their own conscience and will. From my own personal experience with Christianity, and given that these events happened well before my time, I would have to say fear. Fear is a powerful motivator. I believe that at the time, much like today, there were select persons of some amount of power that through their own faith believed their religion to be the only true religion of consequence. I think it came down to a choice politically: convert or destroy. I think that the Bible explains this best in Luke chapter 19, verse 27, King James Version. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. In essence, these men were following the orders of their Christian God. In my opinion, no. Sex is a natural act that occurs among all creatures either for the purposes of populating the species or for pleasure. Sex is as much a part of nature as is homosexuality, polygamy, and monogamy. I believe all aspects of sexuality are a part of the natural order as much as our human sexual behavior is found throughout the animal kingdom. I believe it's because of an Old Testament verse in Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. It says, If a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. I believe it is from this verse that Christians have reached their conclusions about this. The word pagan is a term used in our modern society to describe many alternative nature-based religions. I am Celtic Wicca, and considered a pagan by definition. I am married to a heathen who follows the Norse Aesir. Although our paths are different, we are both tolerant and respectful of one another's beliefs and practices. So no, it is not against my personal belief system. I am with the man I love. End of story. In the case of Christmas, it was originally a combination of two Roman pagan holidays known as Saturnalia, which was held December 17th through the 23rd, and was culturally a very large and much celebrated extravaganza, and the feast of Sol Invictus, the sun god, which was held December 25th. As the religion of Christianity spread, the Church and Theodosius I abolished paganism and tried to forbid these holidays due to their celebration of pagan gods. So, as was common in Rome at the time, these two pagan holidays were absorbed in order to curb the pagan beliefs of the Roman people and replace it with a celebration that honored the birth of Christ. I imagine most other pagan holidays were absorbed for similar purposes. I would urgently tell them that one must sacrifice their life in order for the other to survive. The one that would say, "Let me go," I would cease holding on to their hand and attempt to save the other. If neither are willing to make the sacrifice, then I would continue to hold on until we all fell, because I could not live with myself if I allowed them to die because of the fear of my own mortality. Long ears and cottontails? Again, pagan is an umbrella term, so fluffy bunnies are as much a part of the pagan circle as any other group. Like everything in life, it's a choice. The answer to that is going to be different depending on who you talk to. Each one of us has our own story and reasons as to why we chose the path that we ultimately did, just like any other average person. I honor two Celtic deities. The first is the goddess Breed. Her element is fire, aspect of the mother, of the hearth, and of the forge. She represents fertility, healing, creativity, justice, and law and order, to name only a few. The second is the god Cernuwain. His element is earth. He is god of nature, aspect of the warrior. He represents virility, fertility, wealth, and strength. No, only my family and friends would feel remorse or a sense of loss in this instance. My death is a part of the natural order as much as birth and life. There would be no world peace if any individual had to give up their fundamental rights to believe or not to believe what they chose in regards to religion. So no, I don't think I would.